Welcome to the Drastic Tailoring by Giuseppe. Today I will talk to you about a comic, but not here. Let's go elsewhere. This is a comic about Brotherhood of Man. It is allegorical. On a planet who knows where live two peoples who hate each other. They live on the same tape, but they believe they are separate and they live on two distinct sides of the same tape. What they don't know is that the tape has only one side. It's a Möbius strip. When I explained my idea to Sarah, she was enthusiastic and actively collaborated. So the idea is ours, not just mine. The story takes place in a world called Mobius. It's not here and it's not now. In fact, it is an allegory of what has always happened on planet Earth. On the same tape, but on distinct faces, two peoples live. The peoples are represented by a teacher and four pupils. We could not draw an entire people. On the left, there is a long pole that crosses the two faces. On the right, a bush covering part of the tape. The two teachers teach to 8 others. The one above says, those down below are not people like us. They have big beaks and 6 fingers for on each hand. In reality, they are the same, if only for the colors of the clothes, green and yellow. The other teacher reverses the perspective. Those above are not people like us. They have 4 legs and 7 fingers for each hand. Then they go on to blame each other for the stake. Also, those below are responsible for this big stake, and the other, it is always those above who have lowered this pole. A schoolboy asks, pointing to the bushes, and the teacher answers, no, those are bushes. In fact, we cut them now. Meanwhile, down below, the teacher invites students to repeat in chorus, those are ugly and bad. Repeat. While the teacher above cuts the bushes, below the boys repeat, they are ugly and bad. The bushes are all cut, and the teacher realizes that it's not a normal tape, but this is a Möbius strip. Down below, they keep repeating they are ugly and bad. Follow me, let's see where it takes us. But who are you? We come from above. A boy notices the lies they had been taught and says, but they are like us. The teacher asks, but why did you put this pole? The other teacher replies, we really thought you had put it. And then the idea of collaborating comes. How about seeing where it leads? Since we live on the same tape, the female teacher answers, on the same side of the same tape. You can see the silhouette of two boys going up and two going down. It's just the silhouette because this happens in the future. So after this pan interpretation, various interpretations of this comic are possible. I give one. In the United States, but unfortunately everywhere in the world, there is racism. It has always been there. Blacks are considered inferior and must therefore stay away from whites who are considered superior. The fact is that blacks didn't want to be in America. They were forcibly taken as slaves. But whites shouldn't be there either. They got there after Columbus. So the real Americans are the natives. Except that if we go further back, the first Americans arrived from the Bering Strait. They had left Africa. So blacks, whites, and natives are all descended from the same ancestor who appeared in Africa 200,000 years ago. These ancestors, our ancestors, were black. The fold of the comic could, in this sense, be a sort of metaphorical Bering Strait. But brotherhood among peoples is also useful in the future. Together we are stronger. In fact, those down below and those above decided to see in the problem of the pole, which they reproached each other, an opportunity for exploration.